Hi there everyone, welcome along to the Dundalk Stadium social channels as we reflect on the career of a real standing dish at the stadium. The news broke earlier in the week that Togoville had been retired and his trainer Anthony McCann joins me. Anthony, he was a superb servant for you.
Yeah, we were, as I say, we were very lucky to get him in a later stage of his career, but he's dug us out of a lot of holes. So he has, when things were a wee bit difficult, he'd always pop up and win one or two for us.
Was it a hard decision to come to?
It sort of was, and it wasn't. Like, there's only 2 more meetings left at Dundalk. We were hoping to get him there on Sunday for the finals day. We did give him a run a couple of weeks ago, and look, the spirit is still there, but the legs just wasn't fit to stay up in that great of a race that he's in. So look, we were going to have to keep him on for another year. The horse is retired in full health, and I think he only deserves that.
And you mentioned the grade he's in because he shot up the handicap because of that hat-trick in February.
Yeah, look, it was just horses. You know, he was in such good form. There wasn't the plan to run him 3 weeks in a row or 4 weeks in a row, but he was bouncing out of his skin. Like, even the third week after he won the third time, we didn't ride him out until the Wednesday. He was getting a week off. So he was, and we were putting him on the walker, and he near killed 2 or 3 of us. They used that mad fresh. So we decided to go ahead with him.
And just looking at his stats, Anthony, the older he got, the better he was over shorter trips. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, like he won a 5 furlong race there nearly 2 years ago for us, and like he just blew everything out of the water for us. Like, again, the last night that he won there was over 6, and it was a very good field of horses that was in, like a lot of winners on the last starts and that, and he just put them all to bed. So he did.
For you, was there any standout moment with him?
Oh, look, there's every race that he won was going to be a standout moment, but of course the Pat Smullen's last winner, like, none of us knew that was going to be Pat's last winner, unfortunately. That definitely was a standout because Pat was a true gentleman. He treated me the same as he treated Mr. Well or any of the people that he ever rode for. He was a true gentleman. And look, of course, the last 3 wins at 3 weeks in a row is a standout too for us.
He was a horse who liked to dominate, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had to sort of get his things his own way. If he didn't get them his own way, he'd throw the tides out of the pram very quick now on you. So he would, But look, once he did get his own way, he'd always click for you. So he would.
What was it about Dundalk he liked, do you think?
I'd love to ask him that one question, like, because I'd ask a couple more. I don't know, like, they say horses for coursers, and Dundalk was definitely his course. So it was.
And a quick word on his owner, Patrick McCann, because he knocked some fun out of him.
Absolutely. Look, Patrick is a gentleman, and the wife and the whole family. Like, I'm glad he's come back to be retired there at their home at Brooklyn Stables, because he will get a very good retirement there. Patrick has been a true gentleman. He sort of left the reins to me. There was no, we should be going for this or going for that. He was fully on board. Whatever the horse needed, he got.
And the plan, I gather, Anthony, is to bring him to Dundalk on Sunday. Is that right?
That's right. Yeah, he's going Dundalk. As I say, we just announced it there yesterday, and Pat Martin wants him for one final tour around Dundalk. Unfortunately, there's going to be no crowd there because of the COVID. But look, at least the cameras will be there for him, and he deserves it.
And the Dundalk regulars on a Friday night before they went behind closed doors, they actually got behind him. They loved Togoville, didn't they?
Oh, absolutely. I think, like, I only started really social media there really this year now, and I remember the last night he won in Dundalk. The Twitter just was blown out of proportion. People looking for statues and everything of him. Like, I never thought that I would ever be fit to train a horse that someone would be, would get so much publicity.
Yeah. I think it's 14 wins there, Anthony. He was second there 8 times, third there 5 times. It's going to be a figure that it will probably stand for quite a long time, 14 wins there.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of horses. Charger is there at 9, and I think Geological is coming pretty close if he's not there. A couple of other horses, there was on 9 as well. I think they're gone. They've passed on. So look, it's going to be a hard one to beat, but look, anything's possible. So it is.
Yeah, well, hopefully he has a great retirement. Anthony, you're going to have runners there on Sunday afternoon. It is the Winter Series Awards Day. How many do you tend running?
There's four due there to run. So there is. There's a horse called Red Symbol. He runs in the first, little bit out of the handicap, but last year he put it up to them over 5. He's been missing the break his last couple of starts. We've been bouncing out of stalls all week, so hopefully if he doesn't miss the break and he gets up there again, he will dictate things, and he will put up a big performance. I've also a horse called Clara, still unknown about her. I'm just still finding she's only here a lot of weeks. Still unknown, finding facts about her. And then we have Red Symbol, Ragtime Red, who won there last week. He goes again a little bit out of the handicap, but we have a very good apprentice up on him. He's claiming £10 off him, Jimmy Powell. And then we have Alajaj. We're stepping him back to a mile. Kevin Manning said he is the toe and everything to go over a mile, so they're stepping him back to a mile, and hopefully he gets home while Kevin Manning rides him.
Well, Anthony, it was great to have a word with you. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Well done with Togoville as well. You've campaigned them really well, and good luck for the season ahead.
That's great. Thanks very much. And look, I just can't take all the credit for Togoville either. Like Pat Martin got the ball rolling, so he did as well. And look, I had a good team of people behind me here, between the lads looking after them in the spa every day and riding them out. Like I could do the spa work, but I couldn't ride them out, so I couldn't.
Well said.